Welcome back, everyone. Today let's talk about trees, because this isn't only a vegetable garden, it's also full of fruit trees. So I'll show you around and explain a few things that I learned this year. So let's have a look. So most of the fruit trees and bushes, like this goji, I planted this year. There's a couple that I planted last year already, like this apple tree. And it doesn't look that amazing. And also that pear tree, I'm sure. Yeah, it's not like it's over there. You can't really see it that well in the camera. And that plum tree over there. They're doing okay, but they could do better. Now, what did I learn from this year with the fruit trees? They definitely need some help, especially in the early years. And if you can give them fertilizer, like this pawpaw here, in form of liquid feed or mulch, they will definitely do better for it. This apricot, for example, was really weak in the beginning and I wasn't sure what's going to make it, but with a lot of liquid feed, it's looking really healthy now. So that's a great result. And in general, all the trees that were suffering a bit, I treated with liquid feed. Even this sea buckthorn, sea berry here, wasn't doing well for a while with the heat, with the dry weather. And now it's looking really nice and it's putting on a lot of fresh growth. And that has again to do with liquid feed, comfrey feed, and with this grass mulch. So definitely mulch and liquid feed is the way to go. But I haven't only planted fruit trees in this garden, but also here in the field. And that brought a few challenges with it. So at first I didn't really mow much in this part of the field. I just planted the trees and I covered them with these, I covered the soil around them with these flagstones. And actually one of the trees died, this chestnut. And I think that's because the flagstones were pretty close to the base and there were tons of ants underneath. Now at your property, maybe you won't have so many problems with ants, but there's a lot of ants in this natural meadow, which is great, of course, in one way. But I do think they can be harmful sometimes, at least whenever I took the flagstones away and I put them more towards the edge. And I covered the soil around the tree with mulch and I gave the trees liquid feed. Then the trees started looking better. They started producing new growth, like here. So I'm phasing out the flagstones and I'm just covering the soil around the trees with mulch, as you can see here. And the trees are really looking better for it. This mulberry is also putting on new growth now. So yeah, definitely have a look how your trees are doing. Even if you're planting them in a field, don't just neglect them. Check them regularly. If you're using stones or wood to mulch the soil around them, see what's underneath and if there's lots of ants or other critters that could maybe harm your trees. This is another hazelnut that wasn't doing that well for a while, I think again because of the flagstones, but it's putting on a lot of new fresh growth since I put on the mulch and liquid feed. So again, very good sign. And here we have a walnut seedling. Again, lots of nice fresh leaves there. Because I put a lot of mulch around the base and I moved the flagstones. So yeah, definitely try those things out when you're planting trees. Don't just plant them and forget about them. Feed them, mulch them, take care of them, check them regularly, and I think that way you'll have a better experience. Thanks for watching and see you next time.